Hello together. It's just gonna be a very quick live stream to wish everyone a happy Martin Luther King Day that I haven't caught earlier this morning when I was on my walk. And I'm gonna feed the animals real quick. So let me put you on. Hold on. Susie, Rusty, come. Oscar's here too. So, there you go. Little monsters. Hey, Bowie. Feeding the wild animals. Oscar's your turn. How's your Monday going? Yes. Okay. Oscar, come. I'll put you up here real quick. Aldi, natürlich. Hi, Casey. Not cooking this time. No, I mean, I'm cooking right now in the crock pot, so it's just cooking on its own, basically. Come on. I'll show you Oscar. Come here. Come here, Rosie. Little gems. It is freezing cold today. -12. Wow. Das ist auf jeden Fall kälter als hier. Hier sind es ungefähr wahrscheinlich um die 0 Grad, würde ich sagen. Hi. Oscar saying hi to you too. Isn't this little Jamie so cute? Yeah. He just woke up from his little nap. He had to warm up in the bed after we went for our walk. Schatz, ja. Cozy Jamie. Cozy, cozy, cozy. How about we make you some oatmeal and broccoli, Oscar, with some lamb? We still got some. Rusty, stop eating her food. No. You be naughty. No. So let me get his bowl. Aber ja, hast du ja gesehen, Marco, hier blauer Himmel, strahlender Sonnenschein. Wie fast immer in Tennessee. Wenn ich doch nur mal was finden würde hier in meiner Dings. Schatz, you wanna be up here? Come, you can help me. You can help me cook. We're making oats and broccoli and lamb. So I have this freeze-dried lamb. I have never been in an Aldi. Never? Really? It is really cheap. So if y'all are looking for some cheap food in America, as cheap as possible. In America it's expensive, but Aldi is definitely the way to go. Hey Abdal, how are you doing? I always go shopping at Aldi. Angela does never go into that store. Does she feel too bougie for Aldi? I know a lot of people here in America have like a thing with Aldi and Walmart that they think only, it's not like a good store or a store brand. No, it's too cheap. But honestly, people that still believe that store brands are less good than brands, y'all gotta get a grip. That's not the case. Actually, sometimes the real brands use even more like weird stuff and ingredients in their foods that are not even legal or allowed or considered safe in Europe. So If I would go for any brands here in stores, I would always look for like some stores you have like more like natural brands like Simple Truth or Better Goods, you know, and they're cheaper than most brands. So don't fall for that whole brand trap. That's really all it is. Thank you, Ellie and I appreciate it. It's very good quality food for a great price. I agree. I mean, it's probably debatable if the quality of Aldi food is really good or if any food here in America is really good. What I always can say is I look for stuff that has less ingredients. So if your ingredient list is that long, just don't buy it because it can't be good. Trader Joe's, yeah, they have a lot of European stuff at Trader Joe's, but it's kind of far from where I'm at. Hey, Paul, welcome. Yes, Trader Joe's is really, I agree. I like it too. I wish we had one a little bit closer. Walmart is trash mostly. It depends, I guess. I think they have some good stuff too, but yeah, just don't fall for that whole brand crap. It's not true. Brands. I've been snacking. My husband always picks up my snacks next to my chair where I watch TV or do my YouTube stuff. And it's going to snow this weekend. Where you live? Where do you live? I wish we had snow. I think we have snow next weekend, right?
3 inches.
3 inches. Yeah. You're gonna have 3 inches of snow, Oscar. Are you excited? Yeah? You don't like snow, I know.
A lot of snow.
Oscar's not excited for snow though. He hates snow. Snow and rain is his like a bad day for him. Have some booch. And I usually don't use the microwave, but for Oscar sometimes I do.
She uses it every day.
Right.
Every single day.
You don't need microwaves.
She'll even throw the blankets in there too.
Blankets?
She wants some extra.
What?
You want them extra toasty before bed? No. I hope.
I think you can actually put towels and stuff into the microwave technically to heat them up, but I don't know. I'm not a microwave expert. For me, they're still. I'm not very used to them because in Germany we don't really use microwaves a lot. It is so bright. Let me dark.
Whoa,
What is that?
This looks scrumdiddlyumptious.
Is it the brightness? Is it a little bit brighter in here now? I hope it works. There's like this brightness button where when it's like dark, it's brightening up the screen a little bit. Memphis. Oh, okay, so you're in Tennessee too. We're in Tennessee as well. 74 degrees here in El Paso. 74 degrees, wow. Can you imagine during this time of the year? Well, if you like it warm, then that's good for you, but if not, I'm sorry. I like having my 4 seasons. It's much better. The lighting is much better. Okay, good. I'm glad. You know what people don't do anymore? I just realized the good old thumbs up. People say it's such a boomer thing, so yay, thumbs up.
I do thumbs up all the time.
You do?
A chocolate almond for me?
No, it's too hard for you. Are you sure?
Yep.
After your tooth surgery?
No.
Yeah. On your own, whatever. I forgot how it's called in English. My English brain is not working. I'm too tired today. Oh. Okay, we got the broccoli. I need his lamb. Hi, Yossi. But yeah, grocery stores here in back to the topic. I like Kroger for the store brand that they have. It's called like Simple Truth or something. And they have a lot of organic stuff, and they have a lot of stuff that doesn't have like many ingredients, so that's really great. I know, Oscar, hold on. And I'm gonna get a clean up tomorrow. Today was my day off, so stay on me. Good. So I got this really cool freeze-dried stuff, which is super expensive, but I got it for like 60% off. So it's like those little tabs of, kind of yucky if you think about it, but it's like this little tab of lamb. Hi, dry. So it's just freeze-dried meat that you can put into hot water, and it will get rehydrated. So, and I just use that when I'm out of Oscar's normal food. Usually I cook for my dog, but when Oscar dies, how will you deal with the body? I would probably cremate him, but I don't even want to think about that, to be honest. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Or what would you do? Hey, BT. I'm just making food for my dog real quick. So I'm rehydrating some freeze-dried lamb. I didn't even know that existed, but this is really handy if you go camping or something. You just bring those tabs of freeze-dried meat, and they're super light and don't need much storage. They are dry, so it's really good for traveling. And then you just pour some warm water over it, and you know, hey Shuriken, I see you here. Patriot. Not really. I got that shirt in Canada at a thrift store because I went there a couple years ago and it was freezing cold and I didn't bring enough warm clothes, so I just went to a thrift store because I don't travel with many things when I travel. And but in Canada I definitely need a little bit more warm stuff. I figured out real fast, so I got myself just 2 sweaters or so. Hi Edine, how are you doing, Shuriken? I mean, I already saw you today, but I hope your Monday has been going well. I have my crock pot cooking here right next to me. Oscar's getting some food. I'm out of dry food. I'm out of Oscar's home cooked meals, so I have to cook him his new batch of weekly meal prep tomorrow. So tomorrow we'll be making Oscar food, or I will be, and today it will be his emergency food. So in case you haven't been here when I showed you Shuriken, this is like freeze-dried lamb. It's like, it doesn't weigh anything and it's super handy or practical because yeah, it's easy to store, it lasts forever, and just, you know, if I'm running out of home-cooked meals for Oscar, because it's one of those days where I didn't have the time, and I mean I did have the time, let's be honest. It's just one of those days where you didn't feel like cooking, you know, because I've been cooking, we're making a crock pot stew today for us humans, so I didn't feel like cooking today, so you know, I have those days too where I don't feel like it. Are you in Tennessee also? I let Shuriken answer that. I don't want to answer for anyone. Hey, Lucky. Yuck. You did burp. Indeed.
This one looks more than anybody I've ever met.
It was an odd purchase. Danke, Lim Who's that scary guy?
He's gone.
He's gone. Can you give me the blueberries out of the freezer, please? Good sir. How's the weather in Shuriken says hi.
Hi, Shuriken.
C says hi too.
Hello.
You sound really cool. Thank you.
How's the tea
This is
coming?
how's it looking? What is that?
What is what?
This. Ew. What the?
Pick it up.
What is that? I don't have a fork. Let me get fork.
What? It's like a Band-Aid.
That's not it. It just looks weird. Like it looks like caviar or something. Oh, broccoli.
How did that get in
I
there?
put that in.
Did you?
Yes, earlier because I just had leftovers, so I just threw that in. I thought about what is that? Because I thought we only had potatoes and carrots in there, so I just saw like the floral part of the broccoli swimming in there, but I didn't remember putting in broccoli. It just looked like caviar or something. I was like, what is that? Figured it out.
Ooh.
Groceries from Aldi, my favorite store. Yes, Aldi is the best. And it's not called Aldi's. I don't know where the S comes from.
The book review.
Sure can. C wants to show you the book that he's reading.
You have to read
Silence. It is. Should I read the back?
it.
17th century Japan. Two Portuguese Jesuit priests traveled to a country hostile to their religion where feudal lords forced the faithful to publicly renounce their beliefs. Eventually captured and forced to watch the Japanese Christian brothers lay down their lives for their faith, the priests bear witness to unimaginable cruelties that test their own beliefs. Shusaku Endo is one of the most celebrated and well-known Japanese fiction writers of the 20th century, and Silence is widely considered to be his great masterpiece. So, you said it's the best book you read?
It's probably the best book
one of
I've
the best
ever read.
books?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Or it's my favorite. It's not the best. It's my favorite. It is.
I haven't read it, but I've seen the film. Oh, you've seen the film?
Oh, he's seen the film?
Mm-hmm.
The book's way better. I've seen the film.
Oh, you've seen it?
Yeah.
Oh,
the
I think I remember
the film's like
seeing the trailer.
the personalities are different. I don't know why they changed the personalities per se in the film.
We got it from the library, sure.
I hate to be that guy, but the book's better.
As so many times. I added some blueberries to Oscar's food. It's just antioxidants. Blueberries are good for humans and animals. The ones that can eat that. Microwave this? The tea? Hold on, I gotta microwave Oscar's food first.
Okay. No, microwave my tea first. I don't want Oscar's like
Smelly fruit in there.
infused.
It's
with
not
my
gonna
tea.
infuse yours.
It's gonna infuse.
It's not infusing. That's not how a microwave
You're
works.
trying to infuse my stuff.
Yes. Hey, Dimut. I'm just making food for my dog real quick. And, oh shoot, I didn't watch Rusty eat. I hope he didn't eat Moose's food. And yeah, Shuriken says thanks for the tip. That's cool that you've seen the movie though. I haven't seen it yet. You don't sound German, more like American. I am German and I live in the United States. Go Pats.
Go, Pats.
Pates. Pats, Pates, Pates.
Want to see it?
Pats, here. Because of my
Go,
sweater.
Pats. Yeah.
Hey. Slightly cool, nothing too crazy. Central Georgia got some snow yesterday. You got snow already? Wow. We don't. We're still waiting for our snow. Probably we'll get some this weekend. And I'm excited. We have a slumber party at our friend's house. And we had one last year and it was snowing last year. And it was really cozy because we got snowed in together. So I'm excited for hopefully getting some snow this weekend as well. Or the coming weekend. Yeah, this weekend. So that will be nice, playing some board games hopefully, and putting on the fireplace, turning on the fire, and yeah. Oscar, come here, come. I'm gonna microwave Oscar's food real quick. And then he should be ready to eat. Come here, Oscar, you wanna say hi? Mr. L? Kroger? I call him Kroger sometimes, talking about grocery stores. I feel like he should be the mascot of Kroger. Because I call him Ogre, and then he has like a collar, like a blue collar that looks like the color of the Kroger store. So I just started calling him Kroger. So yeah, Kroger it is right now. He is the man with the many names. Oh man, Oscar, this is really hot now. I'm sorry. I gotta cool it down a second, Oscar. You know what? I'm gonna add some more frozen blueberries. Then we'll cool it down. I'm just making sure the oats are fully cooked so he doesn't get an upset stomach. Oh, shit. Oscar, you wanna eat some? Did y'all do anything this 4-day weekend, or not 4-day weekend, 3-day weekend? I'm so used to saying 4-day weekend because of the army. They always get 4 days, but I know normal people or normal jobs don't do the 4-day. They do just the extra day. Don't you just love the simplicity of Aldi? You can be in and out in 20 minutes. That is very true. Yeah, Aldi is not too big. It has everything you need. It doesn't have too many fancy things. I do like strolling through a grocery store, to be honest. Like, it's one of my, I know it sounds super lame, but it's one of my favorite things to do, going to the grocery store. Just to see what there is and looking at all the products there and reading the labels. That's like my thing. But definitely if you have like a limited time, Aldi is definitely the way to go. And if you want to save a buck and if you want to support German economy, then Aldi is the way to go. I'm from Germany, Dimut, or Dimutu. I hope I said it right. Which type of dog is he? I don't know. He is Oscar. Oscar, come here. No, that's not where I'm at. Hey, Oscar, come here. No. Yeah, you got it. Yes. You might be the only person in America that eats oatmeal. I don't think so. I already know one, so it makes 2 of us. So I already debunked that myth. Are you ready to eat some? And Oscar eats it too, and I do. So it makes 3 of us already. You want to eat some? Are you hungry? Yeah? You want to try some broccoli? Oh. Tasty? That good? Wait, it's good, huh? Yeah. A blueberry? So cute. There's nothing cuter than Oscar eating blueberries. Juicy? And good, huh? Ooh, that's a big one. A big chunk. Ooh. I'm glad you eat healthy stuff, Oscar. It makes life easier for me. Okay, there you go. Oh man, enjoy. You don't want it? No? What? Hey, Funny. I just saw you. I just saw sure I can say Funny, and then but I didn't see your name. I feel like because you're not blue, it just blends in. And yes, it is broccoli. I went to Holland. Nice. Are you talking about Holland in Europe, like in Netherlands? or the Netherlands, also called Holland, but Holland and the Netherlands are slightly different actually. Guten Abend, Thomas, wie geht's? I did a photo shoot for Em's colleagues, they're pregnant. Oh yeah, I remember you mentioning something in your live stream, I think. Nice, how did it turn out? That's so cool. I love taking pictures of friends or other people in general. I hate taking pictures of myself. And I love taking pictures of Oscar or taking videos of other things. But myself, that's why I'm so... When you see videos of mine, I rarely ever take like frames of myself where I like talk or yeah, you see me, just because I don't like it, but I have to get more used to it. Doing YouTube is kind of part of it, isn't it? But yeah, very cool though, funny. The shuriken have a nice earring. Oh, me sounds like funny. What is the German economy like now? Bowie asks. I think we're all kind of struggling at the moment. Probably like many countries in the world, or almost all countries, just with everything after, you know, the thing that happened a few years ago. I don't want to say it. YouTube doesn't like hearing it, but you know, I think all countries are a little bit on the struggle train right now. By the way, just now realized as I was typing the word, do you know Android has a man emoji? I know, there is a pregnant man emoji. I think it's probably due to inclusiveness. I don't know how men can get pregnant, but apparently we needed that emoji. So I hope everyone's happy now. Oscar, du Lieblingshund von allen. Süß. Danke, Thomas. Das freut mich zu hören. Das ist mir wichtiger, als dass Leute mich mögen, dass Leute Oscar mögen. It's a cute dog. Thank you, BT. Oscar. Sorry, iPhone also has a pregnant... It does, yes. It has a pregnant... I literally just saw that yesterday, so it's funny that you mentioned it. Look at Rusty waiting for the leftovers, which there will not be any leftovers. Rusty, I'm sorry. So you're waiting for no reason. But hope dies last, right? When the hope dies, all is lost. Oh, good job. Good job, Schatzi. Is that good? So tasty? Yeah? Yeah, so good, huh? I'm glad Oscar's eating well. You watching the college football final today? I am not actually. Are you? I don't know what I'm gonna do today, to be honest, this evening. I'm probably just gonna sit on my computer and do some YouTube stuff, right? Mommy gonna sit computer? On the pooter? I'm gonna hang out with me? Yeah? We went for a walk today, and he was dressed up in his pajamas or jammies and his coat and hat because it was freezing cold out there. Em was the creative director and I was the humble photographer. Sounds good. Teamwork makes the dream work, right? Hey to Turkey, merhaba. A pregnant man? Yes, there is emojis with a pregnant man. So I'm still waiting, and I'm actually really hoping for the day when men can get pregnant, because I'll gladly hand that over to them instead of doing that myself. If I ever decided to have a kid, I would gladly hand that to my partner. Yeah, Schatz, are you full? Your belly full? You want a treat? Hold on. You want a fishy treat? Those are the snacks that you got for Christmas. Scientifically not possible. I know. I was just being silly, but I was just referring to that emoji being a thing, so you know, I don't know why we even have it, but yeah, it's actually kind of absurd that that Apple took out so many emojis that people didn't use that were kind of unnecessary, but then we add a pregnant man. Like, okay, maybe AI knows more than we do. Maybe it's not even that scientifically impossible. It probably is, to be honest, but hope that's last. Like I said, honestly, that would be the best invention in the world, wouldn't it? Nice dinosaur. I'm talking about my dog. Thank you. I love dinosaurs. Karakatal. I am from Germany, but I live in the United States. No more comment about pregnancy and male. Let's not turn the chat political. I don't think that any party has any political opinion about man being pregnant. But yeah, I mean, it's probably not going to lead anywhere since it is probably impossible. But never say never, right? We are flying into space, so who says things are impossible? But yet we don't have cures for certain diseases yet, but maybe we'll have a cure for incurable diseases before GTA 6. Right? Schatzi.
Yeah.
Are they making new Skyrim, by the way?
Fallout will come out before Skyrim.
And GTA 6.
Yeah.
How long have you been waiting for the new Skyrim game?
Elder Scrolls?
Yeah. Elder Scrolls.
What, 15 years?
15 years. What the? That's a long time. But we also waited a long time for the Avatar movie, didn't we?
The other one?
The Avatar movie?
Yeah.
The second one? Didn't it take 10 years or so?
Yeah, but I'm not sure that I got Elder Scrolls.
Do you guys use this emoji?
Oh, do you want to go to the movies today? Did you say that?
Yeah, we can go to the movies. I don't use that emoji, but I know what it is.
Hey, Marika.
It's just that the eye that protects you, right?
Marika,
From the bad eye.
I'm gonna buy one of these. Do you want one too?
What is that?
It's like a book light.
A book light?
Yeah.
No thanks. I don't read in the dark, like in the
Okay.
bed. But thank you. I appreciate it. You got that right, buddy. Funny buddy for the record. Oh, okay. Have a good one, Funny. I didn't see that you're leaving, sorry. I'm making a protein shake and gonna go walk after I have a good one. Oh, okay, sorry, I just read it. Have a good walk, Funny. Be safe out there, don't freeze. Make sure you dress warm. At the risk of being, girls know how to get things done, especially when it comes to taking pictures. I feel like it's like a different thing when you're generalizing things about genders and or countries or people. If you're saying something critical or if you're giving them a compliment, I feel like people get less upset if you give them a compliment. In the end, it's the same thing. Generalizing is always kind of problematic, I guess, or creating a lot of issues. But I think if you're giving people a compliment, no one will be offended by that. So that's my take on it. And I don't even know why I'm laying here on the kitchen floor, but sometimes I like sitting on the ground, or sometimes I even lay down on the hard floor. I feel like it helps my back, or it feels good on the back to lay on like a hard ground. And I had a phase during university. I had really bad back pain, so I would sleep like the Japanese, just on like on the ground with only a yoga mat, so like no cushion basically, just like minimal cushion from the yoga mat. And that actually helped a lot with my back pain, but not an expert. That was just what worked for me. You want to sit with mommy? Yeah? Ooh, you. There you go. Oh, little baby. Is it bedtime already? Cried right, eh? Thank you, thank you. Hi, Dario. But yeah, just want to say hi real quick, and I have a few things planned for the next few weeks, and I also want to have like more like of a schedule. So I'm trying to figure that all out, what kind of streaming schedule I want to have. But thanks for bearing with me and for doing this chaotic live streaming schedule with me, and for always being spontaneous and never knowing what to expect. So appreciate y'all for sticking around. I really do. I usually sleep while in the woods, and I wonder if it might not be from the mad. Oh, it could be. I can see that because I sleep very well in the tent too, or just outside. Of course, I think the nature part plays a big role, the fresh air, and but I think the hard ground actually does a big difference. I think very soft mattresses are oftentimes not great, and so what I heard, I don't know if that's true, like lighter people need harder mattresses, and people that have a little bit more weight on them prefer softer mattresses, so it's better for them to have softer mattresses. So yeah, it's hard to find the right mattress though, and most mattresses are way too soft. I think they don't really support the spine, but they let your spine just like sink in and create like this weird shape in your back, or don't support your back. So I also watched, or there's like Chinese medicine and Chinese what's it called, practices about sleeping, where they give you advice on how to sleep right. So for example, sleeping on your back is not great, but if you do, it is good to have something under your knees, like the back of your knees, so your legs are not completely straight, because that puts a lot of pressure on your lower back if you do that, and your feet. Same with the arms, they should never just like be stretched out like that. It's always good to have your arm like leaning against something, so you create like a light angle. Oi, are you sneezing? Oh, bless you. Oh, God bless you, Oscar. Bless your heart, as Dolly Parton would say. Yes, bless you. Shucks. Hey, Shivam. Rusty. Hey, Rika, great to see you again, and good doggo. Good to see you too, Shivam. How you doing? Nature always feels like home. I've been both German, portly, and I always like a firm mattress. I do prefer firm mattresses too. I always realize when I go to hotels, which happens rarely because I rarely ever use the hotel, but if I have the luxury, I always notice that they oftentimes have very firm mattresses, and I always sleep much better on those. So I feel like mine is way too soft. So I was thinking about going, doing the Japanese style sleeping and getting tatami and a futon, but I'm just, got a lot of other financial responsibilities at the moment, so it's not the time for changing my bed. But one day when I can, I definitely want to do that. Because I feel like I sleep better when I'm closer to the ground. I don't like very elevated beds. So yeah, one day I'm excited to have hopefully my futon on my tatami bed. And sometimes once every other week or so, I would sleep on the ground, like just like that, with like one blanket under me to just have some sort of support, but just to, be like grounded and fix my back, and it helps. And in summer when we go camping, I naturally do that outside. So yeah, definitely enjoy the sleeping outside the most. Although Oscar can be really annoying when we go sleeping outside, like in camping. Oscar in a tent is something else. because he always shakes his ears and then he walks against the tent and tries to get out. And so sometimes I put him in the car and have his car bed in there, so he's like comfy and cozy and it stays more warm in the car. So that's usually how he sleeps when we go camping.
You want to watch an RPX?
Sure. But do we need that? It's kind of expensive, isn't it? Yeah, you decide. I don't care. You do you. Going to sleep for a bit. Good seeing everyone. Good night. Good night, BT. Thank you for saying hi, and I hope to see you next time.
Oh, wow.
Oscar's doing the same thing. He's going to sleep too now, I guess. Look at that little face. He's so cute.
Oh, we missed Avatar being an RPX.
Oh, we did? Yeah, we didn't watch Avatar, I remember. Or I just remember that we forgot to see it in the movies. What's your favorite song? I have many. Probably my all-time favorite is usually Blue Train Lines from King Cruel. Or Out Getting Rips. Good night, BT. Sleep well. Sweet dreams. Oscar saying night to you too. Night, night. Good night, BT. Sleep well. And everyone else going to sleep, we all wish you sweet dreams and that you get some restful sleep in. That's a cute puppy. He sure is. I agree. Good job, chats. Mr. O is loving life right now. Yes, that's his nightly treatment. He gets a head massage every night, a little paw massage. Rusty is jealous. Hey, Everett. I just saw your name, sorry. There'll be a cool sleeping upgrade when the time is right. Exactly, I agree. I can't wait. But so far, or for now, I have to deal with my annoying soft mattress. Have you ever taken Oscar out of America? I have not. I was thinking about taking him to Europe with me when I go home. Or when I go see, I mean, this is my home now too, so I feel weird saying going home, especially after all that happened.
Buy one for 7 o'clock.
Okay, thanks for sharing that publicly. But, is that not too close?
Definitely, it's 5:30.
Whatever. Maybe you say so. Yeah, did you hear that? Did you hear that? We're gonna see a movie. Yeah. You can't come, Chad, so you gotta stay here, okay? You gotta watch the house first. Yeah. Someone gotta watch the house, Oscar. And you're a good guard dog, aren't you? Sounded like the dog was meowing. I wouldn't be surprised if he started meowing one day. He'll slowly but steadily turn into a cat. He definitely has a little bit of a cat personality already. I ran second and third grandpa style Hojicha experiments, and it's a winner for me. Big winner. Hardly tastes any different from traditional brewing. Really? Okay, so it works for the Hojicha then. Shuriken approved. That's good to know. Thanks for keeping me posted. I was excited to hear about your brewing techniques and learning something new. And I don't think I have any Hojicha left. I had some a few days ago actually. But at the moment I'm just drinking my my mushroom infusion kind of thing, like mushroom powder with black tea. But yeah, I don't know if it's great to drink black tea in a powdered form because it can have quite the heavy metal in it. So if it's grounded, I don't know if that is great. But I'm still gonna finish that thing because it was kind of expensive. I must be able to hear everything, like Irwin. Oh, must be. Yes, he has very big ears, so his eyesight is giving up a little bit, so his eyesight's definitely getting worse. But his big ears, like a desert fox, definitely help. Hey Dimop, guten Abend. Wie geht's? Alle Nachteulen hier aus Deutschland. Schon gleich 1 Uhr nachts bei euch. Hey Carl. Yes, all is well. It was very cold today. We went on a little walk today, so Oscar was wearing his pajamas, his jacket, and his hat. But yeah, now he's enjoying life. He's all tuckered out. He just had his dinner and he enjoyed it. The blueberries and broccoli. How are you doing, Carl? How is the weather over there? Is it snowing? It is snowing in so many places at the moment, so I wouldn't be surprised if it snowed in Wales too. It's getting close to midnight for you. I think so, 6 hours ahead, so you got 20 more minutes. So I have the German, I am good at doing the German maths, or the maths to Germany with the time differences, because I'm so used to it already. But it's easy with Wales. Sorry for saying England all the time when I'm talking about Britain. Yeah, Britain has only 6 hours of time difference from Tennessee. So it's easy for me to do the maths. I saw Oscar in his full fit kit. Nice. Yeah, I forgot. I just posted the shorts. You're right. The little fisherman outfit. I don't even know if it was a fisherman outfit. It just kind of reminded me. And that song is actually dedicated to my dad because he had an Irish band. So my dad was playing the mandolin and the banjo and the guitar and the harmonica and the flute. So he could basically play any instrument that you would need in an Irish band except for the violin. He had a violin and he was practicing, but then his disease got too bad when he couldn't learn it. But he almost mastered all instruments there are: accordion, piano, guitar, mandolin, banjo, the drums. Yeah, I don't think there's many instruments he couldn't play. So yeah, and the Fields of Athenry was one of the songs they would always play with his band when they went to go play in a pub. And I was always going with them to the pubs starting from a young age, so that was always a good time. And I could sing all those Irish pub songs and all the lyrics since I'm a little kid, so I always enjoy listening to it. O's winter hat is awesome. I agree. I wish I had that winter hat. It's so cute. I wish we had a matching one. But I'm still looking out for one. Maybe one day I'll find one that looks like that. Just popping in. It is nearly midnight. I'm gonna sleep soon. Oh yeah, for sure. It's definitely late. It's good to get good sleep or early sleep. People always underestimate the importance of good sleep. I myself started an early bed routine, kinda early-ish, and it really helps a lot with mood and just feeling better and more energized, because I got to a point where I was really dependent on caffeine, and I never wanted to be dependent on anything, not even caffeine, because a substance is a substance. And yeah, I was like, I gotta fix something or change something. Can't just, feel awake when I drink caffeine. So we started going to bed a little bit earlier, and it definitely helps a lot. Okay. Irish music is always so much fun. I have a friend, he's playing Irish bands all the time, the small ones that played in pubs and so on, guitar and vocals. That's beautiful. I enjoy it too. My dad's band was really cool. They were all pastors in there, except for my dad. He's a chef, or was a chef, but all the others were pastors. So that was really fun to see them all drink a pint of Guinness and enjoying life, But yeah, live music in general is just great, but Irish music just has this extra I don't know, just something about it that I enjoy too. So that's cool that you have a friend that played an Irish band that used the past tense. So hope there's no sad story behind it, but it's uncanny, that song. I love. Big fan of Dan Cape's version and also his version of Come a Little Sun. It hits home for me. Have you heard it? I'm pretty sure I have. Come a Little Sun. It sounds familiar. I'm pretty sure I will give it a listen or type it in. Sometimes I know the songs, but I don't know all the titles, especially if those are the ones that I haven't been played often. But Rocky Road to Dublin, Whiskey in a Jar, it's just like the typical songs that the band would always play, like the bangers, because people would know the lyrics and could sing along. Or Danny Boy or something, or Fields of Gold. And not Fields of Gold. What's it called? Fields of Elven Rye. Fields of Gold was Sting, wasn't it? But yeah. Hey Fundy. Shout out to Tired of Life. You should not be tired of life. Life is not your enemy. It's hard to be tired of life.
Can you come here and do me a favor?
What is it?
Can you just come here and do me a favor?
Okay. Yeah, I'll come in a second.
No, it's like super fast. It'll take like 2 seconds.
Yeah, I'll say bye anyways.
Oh, you're saying bye?
Yeah.
Okay, say bye.
Okay. Chef or boss?
No
sad story.
I just have the baby in my lap and I can't move.
Well, put him on the ground.
He's like sleeping.
I'll pick up the baby. One second.
Okay. I don't want the baby.
What is it then?
Can you hand me my book?
No way.
I told you.
I thought I picked up the baby.
No, I'm fine
Well,
with the baby. I just can't move.
I love how we call Oscar the baby. People that actually have a baby are probably like cringing right now when I call, or when they hear us call our dog our baby, but that's sometimes how it feels like when he's wearing his pajamas. Miau, miau macht die Katze. Ja, die macht auf jeden Fall miau, solange der Tag Stunden hat. Die Katzen. Both those Field songs are classic. That's true. Yeah. Guess Sting is a classic too at this point in life. Although Fields of Gold, is Sting the original interpreter of Fields of Gold? Fields of Gold. I feel like that's a much older song probably. What is it?
Do you want to sneak in Taco Bell to the movies?
Taco Bell?
Yeah.
100% not. No, I don't like Taco Bell. Why?
Okay.
Do you think? Since when do I like Taco Bell? Do you even know me? Wow.
We've definitely ate it before.
Yeah, we ate it. If I didn't have any other options to eat.
Okay. What do you want to sneak in then?
Sneak into the movies? Of course, we would never sneak any food into the movies.
Exactly. If we were to sneak in.
Hypothetically, if I would be a person that snuck food into movies, which of course I would never do because you need to promote or support your local movie theater and buy food there for $800.
Yes.
What would I sneak in? Corn nuts.
Corn nuts?
Corn nuts.
Do you like corn nuts?
No, I'm just kidding. I'll look that up just a second. Good call on avoiding Taco Bell. Yes, I agree. See, Shuriken is on my side. No Taco Bell. Good call on avoiding Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Avoiding it at all costs. We just saw the new Brian Johnson video about Taco Bell. Did that make you crave Taco Bell more?
Yep.
He was just talking about college friends. Not often because my college friends live in different countries. Hey Stroheim, na, lang nicht mehr gesehen. Stroheim und Erfrischungsstäbchen. Ihr schleicht euch nur manchmal in den Stream. Wir beide habt einen langen deutschen Namen. Ich fasse euch immer, manchmal verwechsel ich euch. Strohhalm und Erfrischungsstäbchen. Nicht absichtlich natürlich, nur weil ihr beide lange deutsche Namen habt und ja. Anyways, was für Essen soll ich ins Kino reinschmuggeln? Also natürlich mache ich das nicht, aber was würdet ihr ins Kino reinschmuggeln? What would you guys sneak into the movie theater if you would sneak food into the movie theater, which no one would of course ever do because, right, who would do that? But hypothetically. Are you current friends from work or school? Probably at the moment, I would say work, but my friends will always be my friends no matter, where they're from, like either high school, college, or anywhere. Sometimes you just go different paths in life and they're not in the same country as you or traveling or dealing with their life situations. So my friends are my friends no matter what, but I see more work friends, of course, since I get the opportunity more than seeing my college friends, if that was the question. Eva Cassidy's Fields of Gold is very, very good. Eva Cassidy's, yes, that's the one I always listen to now that you said that. It brought back the memory. That's actually in my playlist, the Irish music playlist. That's a good version, I agree. Stroheim, Döner. Döner would be good. Schatz, did you hear it? We should sneak in Döner. My sister once was sneaking in Döner into the movie theater, and I was so embarrassed because the smell of Döner is just so strong, and I could not believe my eyes when she actually opened up the Döner box that she brought in. I'm like, are you serious? Are you really eating a Döner right now in a movie theater? But she's very nonchalant about that. Time to sleep. Okay, good night, James. Sleep well and sweet dreams. Can you speak Greek language? I can't. I wish I could. Greek language is not one of my languages that I speak, unfortunately. Where do you work currently? I am leading a food bank in America, where we get donations and stuff and hand out the food for people that need food, and we get it from donations from grocery stores or bakeries, the stuff that they would usually throw away, and we just collect it and also get donations and order food from organizations that sell cheap canned food and stuff. So sometimes we have to order, sometimes we can rely just on the goodness of people and donations from stores. So it helps to prevent food waste and gives people food that need it, which is a win-win, right? And for me too, since I can live from that, so I'm happy and very lucky and feel very privileged that I can work a job where I feel good about what I'm doing, because I know that's a very big privilege. Hablas Español? No hablas Español, I'm sorry. Ich habe eine Frage, die ich nur dir stellen kann, weil ich sonst keinen Kontakt zu Deutsch-Amis habe. Essensdebatte unterbreche. Was macht ihr ohne Klobürste? Wieso sollten wir keine Klobürste haben? Ach so, meinst du, weil die Toiletten bei uns andersrum sind? Das stimmt, in Deutschland sind die Abflüsse auf der anderen Seite vorne, oder? Nee, hinten. Ich muss kurz überlegen. Nee, vorne. Ja, in Deutschland sind sie vorne. Stroheim just asked me a question about toilets in Germany and America, because our toilets are different. So usually it depends, there's different ones, but in Germany usually the hole, the hole where the water goes down in the toilet is in Germany in the front, and in the back, in America it's in the back. And yeah, I think, pretty sure. And I don't know why Germany has it the other way around, or America. I guess everything in America is always different from how Europeans do it, so I guess that's just the golden rule. Everything has to be different over here. And I don't know the benefit. I think the benefit in Germany is that it sounds weird, but people like to it might have like medical reasons. That's what I heard, that people want to see what's in the toilet to see if it looks healthy. That's like a German thing apparently, before they flush it. So I don't know if that is actually true or if there's different reasons for it. Ich habe mal gehört, dass es in Amerika keine Klobürsten gibt, und das habe ich mir immer echt grausig vorgestellt, wenn man nur dringend eine braucht. Echt? Wer hat es dir erzählt? Nee, es gibt ja Klobürsten. Ich habe tatsächlich selber eine im Bad. Ich kann es dir also bestätigen. Who was it? Sean, that sounds like you're struggling with something. I hope yours, because people trolling like that are usually projecting an inner insecurity or an own personal issue that they have onto other people to feel better about themselves or to not be alone with their struggles. So I hope yours is going well, Sean, and hope you find yourself and you're doing good and or better one day, or whatever it is that you're dealing with. I wish you happiness and maybe something like a hobby instead of being a creep in other people's streams. But yeah, good luck to you, Sean. You got this. We believe in you. But no, there's Stroham heard that, so I'm just gonna translate real quick, that there's no toilet brushes in America. So I wonder who started that myth, but there's definitely toilet brushes here. Global toilet conventions are actually pretty interesting. Yes, it definitely is. The biggest, I'm from Europe, I'm from Germany, and I live in the United States. The biggest shock when it comes to toilets was definitely in Spain. There was, not Spain, in France, South France. That was my first experience with a different toilet as a kid, where there's just holes in the ground. And then, of course, when I moved to China, when I only had public toilets that were just a hole in the ground. And that was not even the issue, because actually holes in the ground are much more natural. Like, it makes much more sense if you really look into that. So it's not even an issue. The issue was that sometimes there wasn't doors in front of the stalls, and you could literally see the other person in front of you squatting down and using the toilet, and you just be like, yeah, you know. It was so weird in the beginning. Seeing my sometimes I would see my university professor go using the restroom, like female ones, in front of me, or I would just see it, them doing their business there. I'm like, bye-bye. See you later in class. So I never knew how to react when I saw someone on the toilet that I knew, if I should say hi, if I should just ignore them, or ich sag's nochmal in Deutsch. In China, in meiner Uni, gab es manchmal Toiletten, die keine Türen hatten, oder auch draußen, wenn wir unterwegs waren, gab es manchmal keine Türen vor den Toiletten. Und es waren diese Löcher, wo man eben so ein Loch am Boden hatte, und es war immer sehr unangenehm, wie man sich da verhält, wenn es keine Tür gibt und man sich sieht in dem Moment. Aber ja, lange her. Hi, you have traveled loads, that's nice. Yes, I actually have, but I never thought I would be someone that travels a lot. And I never traveled just for fun, always just for, or sometimes I did, but the bigger ones were always for either university or moving, or, like living in the country, but not like travel in that sense. Das habe ich mal in einem Video gesehen, das war in einem Hotel, und dort gab es keine Klobürste, aber an der Rezeption wussten sie nicht, was das ist. Echt krass. Okay, vielleicht liegt es am Start oder andere Staaten, andere Sitten vielleicht. Muss ich mal nachforschen. Danke Strohhalm für die Idee. Muss ich mal reinschauen in das Thema. My friend is in Germany, Berlin. It is so difficult to get a job there. He came back to Dubai. How is your experience? It is very hard to get a job in Germany. Depends on what it is. Because the market for university jobs are very saturated. A lot of people have university degrees. But if you want to look for, like if you're looking for a blue collar job or like a job training, it is actually very easy, what I heard, to get one, but it depends on what you're looking for. If it's like a university degree job, it's definitely hard. Did you delve into the Welsh history, either of you? I have not yet, but I have screenshotted it. So it's on my list of things I'm gonna do when I'm having my quiet evening and I'm reading into stuff. Because I actually have quite a few screenshots here that I collected in a folder of things that I need to look into that people shared with me, either songs or recommendations or like yours, history. So I certainly will, Cara. I'm sorry, I've been hustling and bustling in the house doing stuff, and we had like new furniture set up that we ordered almost half a year ago, and I was just sitting in the corner, like stuff that we really needed, but we were kind of just like letting it sit in the corner, or it was my fault, it's not his fault. And we were out with Oscar, but later tonight I will definitely have the time. There's the myth that there are no toilet brushes in America. That's hysterical. Yeah, if anyone heard anything about that, please let me know. Because Strohhalm said it was in a documentary or like a video that he watched, that hotel guests asked for a toilet brush for their room, but they didn't have any. So I'm wondering if that's like a certain state, or if that's like I don't know. Google, that's a good point, Carl. I don't want to judge, but Germany isn't well, like globally. Sorry for saying. It doesn't hurt me personally. I'm not the chancellor of Germany, so it won't affect me. Don't worry about it. So if anyone has opinions, you're allowed to have an opinion and to say it. Don't worry. If I agree with you, it's not a story, but that's okay. We don't all have to have the same opinion. I don't know, man. Caveman, that's okay. Honestly, maybe cavemans are, I don't know. I feel like we're developing backwards as a society or as humans sometimes. So I wouldn't even say that cavemans are dumb, honestly. They had probably more better relationship to nature, and their senses were probably way stronger, and they probably had way more abilities, and physically much more in shape than 99% of the humans nowadays. So are cavemen actually inferior to nowadays humans? I don't know. It's not a myth. I know a lot of Germans who actually truly believe that. Now I have to tell the truth to all my friends. You know, a lot of people who believe that there's no toilet brushes in America. Maybe I have to make a video about this and clear up some myths about America for Germans. But and I also want to make one about the other way around, because a lot of people think that certain foods are German, which they aren't. Like German chocolate cake, for example, isn't German, or Reuben sandwich isn't German. There's like some things that people think, or pretzels with beer sauce is not German. You know, certain dishes that people think are German are not actually German. Could be a rabbit hole. It probably could be. I'm not from this world. I am from Neolithic period, Stone Age. That's cool. Please, silence. It's good to have silence, it's true. Sometimes it's more important to be in silence than to talk or listen to something. So I agree with you. Not sure, but maybe if you're looking for silence, it's not the best way to tune into a live stream, because people usually talk in those unless it's some sort of meditation or people filming themselves sleeping. There's definitely some of those out there, so if you just want to type in sleeping live stream, then you might get more silence than here. How can I learn German? I have a lot of family in Germany. Nice. Talk to them, travel there if you have the opportunity. I know it's not always easy to travel to countries. People always say that so lightly, like, just go to the country where you want to learn the language. Well, not everyone can just travel everywhere, right? But just talk, listen to stuff, watch movies with subtitles. Just, immerse yourself in the language. Don't just read grammar books or Duolingo is a good way to start, just to get some vocabulary started, some easy sentence structures, How are you from Colorado? You mean hell or hello? It's a big difference. But I'm not from Colorado, no. But I have been to Colorado. Hallo aus Kanada, wie geht es dir heute? Hi Barry, Grüße nach Kanada, mir geht's gut und dir? Habt ihr viel Schnee in Canada? There's a lot of snow in Canada right now. It must be really cold because it's already cold here in Tennessee, and Tennessee is not often very cold. So I can only imagine how Canada must be like right now. German is a crazy language. Sounds nearly impossible to understand. I think honestly, listening to it and understanding is. But I'm German, so who am I to talk? For me, of course, it's different than for someone that's not German. But I feel like understanding languages is usually the easier parts, and speaking is mostly the hard part. At least for me, from learning Chinese, that was my experience. That listening and writing was always easy for me, but speaking it myself was always my biggest struggle. So yeah, I don't know if it's the same for German, but I couldn't imagine. I was about to eat a cream cheese bagel, but since somebody mentioned about solar system, the earliest Indus Valley civilization, 2500 BCE, developed sophisticated waterborne sanitation. Oh, Shiva knows more about the subject. Thank you for sharing your insight. With private toilets in homes connected to underground drains. 2500 BCE, wow. That is very early. I didn't know that. My favorite cartoon is Captain Caveman, if this helps your day.
Oh, this person wrote The Art of Simple Living.
Which one?
This person. I'm just reading a little bit and it's very good.
You like it?
Yeah, it's very good.
Can you give it to me so I can give a recommendation?
Oh, it's a new one from him.
Yeah, I've also his old one. So he had How to Be Happy, I think.
It was very good.
Yeah, I am you goon. Good. Some this is a Zen monk. His name is Shunyo Masuno, and he wrote a book. It's called How to Be Happy, I believe. I might be wrong. It might be in here. And it's just like a super easy read. Just like this cool dude, and it's just like one page a day basically when you go to bed. Just like a easy read of an Zen monk's insight on life, and this one is how to let things go, and I'm currently reading into that. Maybe I can read an example. I hope he'll be okay. I found a good one for YouTube. Leave people alone. This ability is essential for personal relationships, so to all the internet trolls, this is for you. There is a fine line between being attentive and being meddlesome. How do you react when someone is overcome with worry? People often do one of the two things. One option is to say something to try to cheer them up. Another option is to say nothing, to do nothing, to leave them alone. There is no right way to respond. How cozy with the ambulance in the back. Welcome to America. I will merely say that often the first option can be considering being meddlesome, while the second might be seen as being attentive. When someone is worrying about something, they often need some time to worry alone. They are simply not in the mood for someone to tell them to do this or that, to encourage them to cheer up, or even to invite them out for a drink to take their mind off things. Managing any response can be hard on them. It's often just more trouble. Think about how you would feel if you were in the situation. If you were the one worrying about something, would you prefer to be left alone for a little while until you've had a chance to calm down, or would you want to be asked out for a drink? I mean, it's super like basic, but you know, if it's just something to take your mind off or to get into the habit of putting your phone down at nighttime and read something, it's just super chill. What are your thoughts on the Black Forest and Neuschwanstein Castle? Interesting that you ask, because I am actually from the Black Forest, so and I have videos about the Black Forest on my YouTube channel from traveling. And Neuschwanstein is beautiful. I've been there once with my dad. I've not been inside the castle. I've been to the fort. So there's the Neuschwanstein Castle. It's like the big white castle that's very popular or known for Germany. And then there's the fort in front of it, which was supposed to protect the castle. And since the ticket price for the castle was so expensive, we could only afford going to the fort with my dad back then. So we went to the fort, which is actually cooler because from the fort you can look onto the castle, which looks beautiful from a little bit further away. So it's like two mountains basically. One has the castle, one has the fort. So if you're on the fort, you can see the castle. But if you're in the castle, you can't really see the castle because you know what I mean? But one day I'm still planning on seeing the castle inside and everything. But yeah, back then we couldn't afford it, so it was still cool to see it from far. What has been debunked? They say that the average Cro-Magnon likely had a higher IQ than modern humans on average. Really? And it has been debunked? Okay. Well, I need to look into that. Into Mr. Google, what Mr. Google or Mrs. Google has to say. Hey, Carlos. Thank you, Titus. German was relatively easy to learn. You think so? Wow, you must be really smart if German language was easy for you to learn. Hier bei uns gab es letzte Woche ungewöhnlich viel Schnee, laut Nachrichten, es ging sogar fast die Welt unter. Ja, glaube ich sofort. Die Deutsche Bahn hat wahrscheinlich alle Züge ausfallen lassen wegen ein bisschen Schnee. Kann ich mir vorstellen, dass alles zu spät war. Mehr als sonst. Aber ja, schade, dass ich den Schnee verpasst habe. Als ich in Deutschland war, gab es gar keinen Schnee. Leider. Und wenn ich nächstes Mal gehe, ist der Schnee wahrscheinlich schon vorbei. There's only one God who sent prophets to come in. It's merely a Roman religion. Yeah, a lot of I heard about that opinion that people think that Christianity was a polytheism.
What?
No, that wouldn't make sense. Monotheism, right? Why would it be polytheism? Why would that be created by very people who fought Jesus? Hold on.
Say that question again.
Modern Christianity, however, is merely a Roman religion rooted in polytheism, which would make sense, created by the very people who fought Jesus.
Probably talking about the triune God. That's like the only way I could.
Which one?
The triune God.
The Triune God?
The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Oh, the Trinity?
Yeah, the Trinity.
That's polytheism?
No, it's not.
There's
it's
monotheism.
one God, but some
Yeah.
people will be like, oh, that's three gods. It's a.
I cannot grasp that people don't understand the concept of the Trinity. That, like, it would be one God, but it's like the embodiment in the flesh, and then there's like the Holy Spirit and like the how it reaches people, or like how it like can, you know, like
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's like a hard. Can you not open the fridge?
Yeah.
Is it like a hard concept?
It is kind of a hard concept. Because it's pretty easy to like fall into heresy when it comes to talking about the Trinity.
But like polytheism?
Well, some people would be like, you're worshiping three gods. But that's just because people don't explain it well. Three persons, one God.
Yeah.
The Father,
I
the Son, and the
have an
Holy
issue
Spirit.
with the three persons because that means like a persona would equal three people, and then I can see that it like would be seen as like a multiple gods, but like the Holy Spirit wouldn't be like a person. It's like it's not a concept like that. Like I don't know why people always have to put everything into like persons or like a vessel, you know? Like the Holy Spirit, for example, wouldn't be in a vessel. That's like the opposite of what it is. Like it's like basically like the Asian culture would be like the chi, like it would be like the life energy, right? It would just be, and like that spark basically, or that energy that fills to everyone. I wouldn't say that's like it could be like held in any vessel.
With the Holy Spirit is 100% God, the Son is 100% God, and the Father is 100% God. They're like, well, how can those three things be 100% God? I think that's where people have issues with it.
I get that.
But the best way I try to like describe it is like the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit is kind of like mind, body, and soul. Each one is 100% you, but it all ties.
Yes,
into
that's a good
who
point.
you are.
Do you agree with that? If you would try to explain something like the Trinity, and not saying anyone has to believe in that, or but if you wanted to explain or imagine how the Trinity would work, it would kind of be like mind, body, and soul. Which all of them are you.
100% you. Your mind is 100%
Right.
you. Your body is 100% you.
Exactly. You could not say that you're just your body. You would also have to have your mind and your soul at the same time. I mean, someone that's like in a coma, they still like even in a coma, they would still have their soul and their mind, I guess, like in a different way. But or yeah, I don't know. It's definitely a hard topic. So, oops. And I'm not gonna be the one that knows the truth, so I'll stop babbling. Captain Caveman is a favorite cartoon too. Captain Caveman, I don't know that one. I have watched it ever since I was 5 years old, and I'm still watching it at 15. Cute. Do you know Captain Caveman?
Who?
Captain Caveman?
Captain Caveman? No, I don't know Captain Caveman.
我会说一点中文。哦，太好了，很厉害。
We'll see before we go.
Someone speaks a little Chinese, they said. That's cool. And hi to Argentina. Gute Nacht, Rika. Ich höre dir noch zu, aber schlaf bestimmt ein. Gute Nacht, Thomas. Schlaf schön. Tut mir leid, dass es mal wieder auf Englisch war. Dass du mein Gebabbel auf Englisch hören musst. Vielleicht hilft es ja beim Schlafen, wenn man nichts oder wenn man weniger versteht von der Sprache. Wenn man was hört beim Einschlafen, hilft es tatsächlich. Wenn man sich dann nicht darauf konzentriert, was gesagt wird. Brazil won.
On the cutting board?
Yes,
Thank
my lord. Brazil won German 7. Remember that?
Huh?
When Brazil lost
There's so much broccoli.
7 against 1. That's not much broccoli. It's like 2 florets in there. And you calm down.
So much broccoli.
Hast nicht mal gesagt, du wohnst in Tennessee. Woher kommt dann der Patriots-Pulli, gute Frau? Der kommt aus Kanada. My sweater is from Canada. I'm not a sports fan, so whenever I go to the store and I wear this, people are like, "Go Patriots!" I'm like, "What?" And they're like, "Your sweater?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, go Patriots!" Yeah. Woo. I'm just not a sports fan, but I bought this at a thrift store. It was just one of the cheapest ones, so that's why I got it.
Excuse me.
I love that. You're even dull for a German. Incredible. Wow. Wow. What a insightful comment. Stephen Gallagher. You were hearing that from you really, really hurt my feelings because I have such a yeah. Like hearing that from you, it's different because yeah. Stephen Gallagher hurting me. Ugh. that really hits hard right into the soul. Got my random person on the internet
You want some nuts?
trying to attack you. No, thank you. I don't want any nuts. Appreciate it. We can often find common ground, Master. You're so welcome. I'm doing good. Hi, Yesu. Love your accent. Thank you, Stuart. I don't like my accent, but I appreciate if you like it. Hi, Wasserqualität. Obwohl du hast wohl was... Ah, nee. The Common IQ question is speculative, like I mentioned, but there's medical reasons to support it. Okay. Yeah, not everything can be easily debunked or misproven. So, and oftentimes those things are out there for a reason. Let's try the soup. Just a very simple veggie stew made in a crock pot. So the husband cooked it. Very good. Schatz, can you turn it down? Multiple times. Cowbells. Oh, in the Black Forest. That's nice. Yes, I miss the sound of the cowbells. That's definitely a very nostalgic sound. Schatzi, is that like supposed for all of us or? I know. Alpha was the topic tonight. I don't know. The topic switches a lot. It depends on what gets brought up or where the conversation organically goes. You know what would be really good with this? Schatz, some spices like salt.
It's not good for my blood pressure.
That's true. I find the concept of praying confusing. Despite the lack of trust in God, to be giving him suggestions labeled as prayers. I can see that. I think asking for help. It's like, when you go to your like your parent or your parents or someone that you trust and love, and you just ask them, you just talk to them about your feelings and your struggles, and you just want them to listen to you or maybe give you an advice or help you in some sort of way, or just be aware of your struggles, even though they're already probably aware of it somehow, especially someone omnipotent, and your parents are not omnipotent. What I was about to say, it definitely helps, I think, right? Or it doesn't do harm, at least. So it's not that you don't trust God when you pray, I would say, but you just want to communicate, you just want to be in a relationship, or just talk, or just get something off your chest, or find some comfort, I guess. But I don't know, I can see your point, kinda. So this mind, body, and soul is pretty good, or the concept of thought, word, and deed, like you see in Eastern thought. I like that. Yes, I can definitely see that. I've never heard of Captain Caveman. Me neither, but I'm very interested in it now that everyone says they like it. Practicing Chinese for my trip in September. Oh, really? Wow. In September, nice. Where are you going in China, if you're still here? That's very neat. Chinese is definitely a tough one to learn. Definitely took me many years. Greenland is not for sale. Yeah, you don't have to tell me that. As a European, I'm on the same page. Fascinatingly, there are over 45,000 denominations of Christianity. Over what? That is crazy. Really? I know a few words in Spanish, but only your like average words, Like in America, you would say muchas gracias, and that's pretty much the extent. I mean, I know like some like food stuff and from restaurants, but I'm not good in Spanish. I just got back from home on a long trip to Germany, Austria, and Italy. Ooh, fun. Italy. I love Italy. And I just got back from Germany myself a month ago. Her English is perfect. I wouldn't say my English is perfect. I appreciate that. Thank you, Rick. Ricky Dylan. Dylan never reminds me of a funny streamer. Das ist crazy, wie du einfach von Englisch zu Deutsch zu Chinesisch umschaltest. Respekt. Danke, Strohhalm. Ist nur jahrelanges Training, nichts anderes. Braucht man nicht Respekt vor haben. Respekt habe ich nur vor Leuten, die was, keine Ahnung, Gutes für andere tun. Aber mit meinem Sprachwissen tue ich niemandem was Gutes, also. Aber danke, das weiß ich zu schätzen. I believe in Hinduism. We say in Hinduism, who you are is your eternal Atman, temporary body and mind, which is ultimately one Brahman. I studied a little bit into Hinduism in university, and I think it's a very fascinating concept. And I definitely understand why people are believing in it or associating with it. Ich kann Deutsch, Englisch und familiär bedingt auch Polnisch und so schnell schalten kann ich nicht. Oh krass, Polnisch, wie cool. Ja, ich glaube Polnisch oder Russisch, jegliche slawische Sprachen wären für mich echt schwer zu lernen. Respekt also auch an dich, dass du das kannst. Who hurt you? I just joined. Should I take care of it? What happened? Danke, Marco, dass du danke, Marco, fürs Einschreiten oder dass du es vorschlägst, aber alles gut. Weiß ich zu schätzen. Ein paar Verrückte haben sich in den Stream verirrt. Obwohl Verrückte sind es nicht mal. Verrückt geht ja noch. Aber A-Löcher halt. Kann man nicht ändern. Obwohl kann man schon, aber wollen die meisten halt nicht. So ist es eben. Time was slow, but scent is sweet. Crockpot stew is the winter treat. Aw, that's a cute one. You all have such cute comments sometimes. I gotta make a list of the coolest comments of the year or something. Or month. Paprika would be good. Paprika geht immer. Paprika is always the choice of a German. We have paprika spice or powder that we put on everything. And the husband, freelance, he's American. I met a soldier boy in Germany back then. Anybody heard Army? Oh, danke Marco, ist sehr süß, dass du dich so sorgst, weiß ich zu schätzen. Ich hoffe, dir geht's gut, Marco. Hast dich, wie war dein Tag heute? Hast du dich von deinen Wunden schon ein bisschen erholt? Haben sie heute weniger wehgetan als gestern? Hoffe ich mal. Ich war echt geschockt, als ich das gesehen habe, wie das aussieht. Das ist ja krass. Beautiful, and you get what people say online. You're trying. That's what matters. Thank you, Ricky. I know.
Okay.
I'm getting ready. I'm just catching up, and I'll say bye in a couple minutes, my friends. I'm gonna head out and watch 28 Years Later Part 2. If you haven't seen the 28 days, weeks, or no, months. Weeks? Months?
There's only days, months, and
Months.
Or days, weeks, and years.
Yeah, weeks. First thing.
Should've got
Always,
months.
always.
Never got months.
Yeah, they did. What happened 28 months later?
Hold on,
We will
it's
never
28
find
months.
out.
2.5 years? Or it's like 2 years and some change?
But yeah, 28 days later, weeks later, and 28 years later, masterpiece, that movie. So I'm very excited for the second part of it. So if you haven't watched it, it's in the movie theater right now. Make sure you watch the first part though. It is very important. ICE officer. Oh, ICE officer. ICE or ICE in Germany is the speed train. So I thought you were like a train conductor. So I was like, yeah, you're a train conductor. How cool. How's your job? And then I saw I'm an ICE officer. I'm like,
Okay.
Okay. From 100 to 0. Captain Caveman has Scooby-Doo vibes. I have a soft toy Captain Caveman from 1981. He carries a wooden club and wears a cape. Cute. That is sweet. Hey Canada, welcome back. Heute bist du recht schnell im Lesen, nur circa 2 Minuten hinterher. Strohhalm. So witzig, wie ihr alle schon wisst, dass ich so eine langsame Leserin bin oder dass ich immer so viel babble. Ich glaube, daher kommt es wohl, dass ich immer so hinten dran bin. Has whiskers too. He has whiskers? Is there snow in Tennessee? Not yet, Thomas. Next weekend we'll probably get some snow, and I'm very excited. We'll have a slumber party with our friends, or at our friend's house, not with our friends. That sounds weird, but it's not one of those parties. Don't worry. Very normal, platonic friendship. But yeah, we're having a slumber party, so I'm excited for that. And I hope we'll get snowed in and we can have a fire and stuff. So when life gets cold and the skies are gray, Rika's crockpot stew saves the day. Cute. Thanks, Trans, for making me laugh or smile. That's very cute. But it's actually not that good. But yeah, a little salt and a little more spices will fix it. There's a boogie hanging out of your nose, by the way. Really? Maybe it's just you seeing stuff. So maybe you need to have that, like, oh, you know, who knows. But I hope not, of course. I hope I have a boogie and you're not crazy. I would much rather prefer that because mine is fixable and yours probably isn't. Just want to see those nostrils. There you go. I hope I don't have nose hairs. I need to check that. I guess as time progresses, a few things will grow with time. I think I heard that feet will never stop growing, or they will get larger with time because of them like getting more like flattened, I guess, which would make sense because the arc gets like lowered a little bit, but that's an issue I don't have because I have very small feet to begin with. So if they're getting a little bit bigger, I don't have a problem with that. But the nose will always keep growing, I heard. Ears will keep growing. So anything that has cartilage will keep growing. So nose, ears, and bad news for the guys. I think the private parts are not part of it. So yeah, they don't have cartilage from what I know. So yeah, it's only the things that no one wants to grow that will keep growing as you age. So nose lovers in the house. I guess nostrils are fine. Thank you. Thank you, what's your name? Tarka doll, for checking out my nostrils and giving me